Hi Crafty friend, it's me, Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. In this video, I'm going to be using the Christmas card kit that is called Handmade Holidays Christmas Kit. This is from Spellbinders. I have always loved their card kits. It's what I started my whole YouTube channel on, so I definitely appreciate a good card kit. This one definitely did not disappoint. It is full of kind of like a modern take on some like bold colors, and just watch me struggle with this sticker for just a second. Thank goodness for the two-in-one coming to my rescue here in just a second. But this card kit is wonderful because it has a lot of stuff in it. You can make Christmas cards, you can make 5x7 cards. I'm still looking for my two-in-one apparently in my crafter. There it is. For the win. Okay. Not only does this card kit have a whole kit, which is literally boxed and packaged so beautifully, but it has extra things that you can add to the card kit contents. So there's also a sentiment set that is a stamp set that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sentiments. And then it has like a little berry frill on the side. And then there's also a die set called Delivering Joy Sleigh. And this one is super cool. I didn't end up using either of those actually in this video, but I will be using those in the video that's coming up later this month that I'm showing a lot of the copper plate and a lot of the BetterPress stuff. So those will be coming up later. And then there's also, speaking of BetterPress, a BetterPress rose background. Now I am going to use that on the last card that I'm working with in this video. So it will be kind of like a pattern paper, but there is a coordinating stencil for that. So if you're interested in stenciling with BetterPressing or glimmering, I would definitely pick that up. Right now I'm recording this video on the 9th of July. So this video will go up in a little bit, but right now it's sold out, so I'm sure that people are going to be all excited about it because they clearly have been. So you guys know when it's a good one, you got to jump on it. So definitely check that out as well. But for these first cards, I have general plans for each of these cards, and I know that some people get a kit and they might think, what do I do with all this stuff? Well, basically, I have lots of videos on my channel that are older that I kind of show you how to use and walk through like how to use a card kit. And that is basically the method I used for this one, was just the playful method. So the second method I showed. And basically I have everything laid out, but my last card that I'm going to show in this video, I'm going to walk you through kind of my layout and like the why behind the placement of everything. So that's just a little nugget for you. I love the collage-y kind of cards like this one, where it doesn't really have like a rhyme to the reason, besides the fact that the shapes and the colors just kind of coordinate. So, and it's all very Christmassy, but there's like playful elements with the kind of cartoony trees, but then also the realistic birds and flowers, and a few sentiments. Don't be afraid to throw in a couple sentiments on a card, like the sticker that I put on the little tree, and then this sentiment that I'm going to pop up with some foam. So do not worry about having multiple sentiments. I love when cards have a whole bunch of them, especially on these collage cards. I made that one wonky. It's just kind of fun to be playful. This one I did edit out. I did not take this sentiment strip and go with it, but you know, now it's good for another card. And then, oh, these embellishments that come in this card kit, don't even get me started. They are so gorgeous. They aren't even just for Christmas. They are kind of like a rose gold, kind of like a tan pink, if that makes sense. They're beautiful. So I've been using them. They've been on my desk now ever since I stopped filming this video, so I like to use them up. Okay, now this is a 5x7 card. I took some two little scraps that I had in my stash, and I'm going to put a panel in the center. Now the paper that is in the pattern paper for this kit is 6x6. So for a 5x6 card, I did cut it down just a little bit so it would fit. So it's 5x6, and then these little strips kind of fill in the difference, if you will. Now you might be noticing that I'm using the adhesive tape there. I wanted to use adhesive tape because it's what comes in the kit, but it's a much smaller roll, and I completely lost it in my card room when I was making this video, but I found it now. But I do love using adhesive tape, so especially when I'm just like hanging out by myself crafting and not filming on like a time schedule, because it does take a little extra time to put it on and rip and then remove the sticky strips, but you know, it's a very cost-effective way to use sticky. So if that's important to you, I would recommend picking up some of that double-sided tape. Look at those gems just pop right on. They're already sticky and self-adhesive, so that's kind of a fun one. All right, now this one, I just let the pattern paper be kind of like beautiful in the background. If you can't tell, the stars are foiled on that paper. And then I'm just going to stick this strip right on top of that paper. This strip is 2x4, and it's going to go right on top of my little panel that I have there. I'll just grab a little bit of floral, and then that December 25th sticker is from the kit, and this joy sentiment is also a die cut shape from the kit. Sorry if you can hear any like loud squeal. My husband is using a saw outside. Anyway, always working that one. And we're just gonna pop some gems on this one and call it done. That was a really quick one, but it really is beautiful. Okay, now I've always loved Spellbinder's pattern papers, all of the ones that they have in their card kits, so I can't help but get all of my use out of them. So those little strips that I have on my card base before I put down the red panel were all scraps from all the other cards that I have been prepping here. So I just wanted to use it on my background, use the strips, use it behind this die cut piece that has a really sweet sentiment, and then pop it up, or not pop it up, cover up kind of the transition area with this gorgeous flower area, and then pop up my sentiment, Merry Christmas. I've been popping up a lot. The card kit does come with some foam, but that foam and the tape roll that came in the kit was packaged together, and again, I could not find it and I needed to film this video, so I just used some foam that I had, but I certainly will use that foam another time and use the double-sided tape now that I have it and I found it. Oh, and that shaped rectangle kind of with the notch corners, I'll talk about that, that rectangle, and I'm using on this one too, but that is new to Spellbinders as well. But what I was doing by opening that card and feeling like the smoothness was I wanted to talk about the cards that came in the actual card kit. So you get card bases from Spellbinders, and the inside is super smooth, but the outside has a linen finish. So it is kind of a fun texture, and it definitely looks kind of elegant. So just saying, they have some beautiful card bases. Even the card bases, they have the attention to detail. Now, this gorgeous flower back is just like my favorite thing. I wish I had a tablecloth with this pattern paper. I think it's stunning. I hate to even cover it up, but the sentiments and little pieces, die cut pieces that I have here are beautiful too. So I think this one I might use as decoration. I don't know. Use your cards as decoration, you know. You can send them and people can put them up, or, you know, do whatever they want. Once you send them off, it's kind of up to them. But I like to have cards around as decoration. So there's that little scene of the houses. Oh, that is so cute. Now there's a sentiment that I am going to use in the next card where I show kind of my my process, and I thought about adding it to this one, but I think just having the sentiment sending joy, I left it as that. And that one is one of the BetterPress sentiments that is new to Spellbinders as well. Super cute. Okay, now let's get into this kind of crazy card. I have no plan for this besides all these pieces color coordinate together. So I have these 3 papers that I did cut down. So I have a black cardstock, and then this green or teal pattern paper was from the card kit, and then that white rose kind of thing under my scissors there is that BetterPress from the collection. So I'm kind of using it as a pattern paper on the back of this and making a non-traditional color Christmas card with teal, gold, black, and white. Like I said, I have really no layout or plan besides the fact that I wanted to use this paper. So like I said, the paper pack is 6 by 6. So when I cut down my teal paper here for the background, I was left with this strip of scrap. So this is 2 inches, and I'm just going to cut it down to, I think I cut it down to, well, let's just see. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on there. 2 by probably 3. And then I would have this piece fit inside. So I need to have that down to 2 3/4 chop by, why can't I think? 1 3/4. Anyway, I'll put that on top. And I originally, in my brain, when I was cutting this, thought, let's put it on the top, but let's pull it down. Let's pull it down and just have it go kind of on the bottom and have the eye move on the top, because these 2 big roses that are on that press plate there are really pretty, and I just kind of liked that. So now I'm getting my head wrapped around what I even pulled out to use. Snowflakes galore, we'll just say that, and then a whole bunch of gold, black, and white sentiments. Here's where I thought, should I put this on here? No room. These, some of them are stickers, some of them are chipboard, some of them are die cut. I just kind of made them all, I don't even know what to say, but I put them all on the card, whether they were the same height or anything. I just kind of made it work and had a whole bunch of sentiments here. So now these joy stickers are the part of the foam stickers. They're not incredibly sticky. So if you are using them and you're thinking, how in the world did you get them to stay? You might need to put a little liquid glue under them, but yeah, you can kind of tell I'm going to be fussing with them for a little bit, but I don't think that Merry Christmas ends up going on the card either, but that's kind of fine when I'm planning out kind of the color scheme of a card. I don't always use everything I originally plan on using, and that's okay. Now this fa la la I thought would be really cool in the center or in the corner, and have it kind of be a bold font like the joy, but have it be opposite on the card. So this is on the left, the joy is on the right. And looking at it right now, I can kind of see that the fa la la is a little more bold than the joy because it's black and it just kind of stands out, but the joy is so shiny that I think it can kind of stand on its own. Now these letters again are that kind of puffy foam stickers. They're not crazy sticky, so if you're planning on using this one for like a decoration, I would probably put some liquid glue behind it, but just for a card, you probably don't need to glue it. Now all of these snowflakes are going to go behind my panel here that I have kind of created, and there really is no rhyme to the reason besides just looking at the scene that I have and just kind of spreading out color and shape. So some of my snowflakes are shaped around the snowflake, some of them are circular, and then I have those stickers in that strip there, 3 green ones, 2 blue, 2 pink, and those, that joy kept falling off. Anyway, the stickers and the snowflakes are just going to be kind of scattered behind this panel. So I kind of had to figure out, where do I want my panel? Do I want it higher up, lower? I just kind of battled it in my head for a minute, but this is sped up for sure. But there's a lot of fussing and thinking in my brain as I'm doing this. I usually listen to a podcast or have music going when I'm crafting, and I find that very enjoyable, and it's perfect for just being in my zone and being literally stationary. And that's why I called my business Stationery by Justine, because I can spend hours in my craft room and it feels like 10 minutes. So yeah, time stands still for sure. Okay, so I'm spreading out the colors as we go. I have a blue on the top, blue on the bottom, gold on the side, gold on the other side, and just kind of scattering them around. Nothing too, I would say, too thought out. It's just kind of all over. And my brain kept saying, use this BetterPress sentiment that says Merry Christmas. And it wasn't flowing. I don't know if that is enough of an explanation, but it just wasn't flowing in on the card itself. So I'm not going to end up using it. This is some random foam that I did use on the house card too. This I used on my Easy Light lighthouse, and it is super odd shaped, and I thought, let's just use it behind this panel. And no one even knows. Foam, brands of foam really do not matter. Let's just be real here. Okay, adding even more snowflakes. No snowflake left behind, that's for sure. And then these two little sentiments I paired opposite of the other. So the Mary has a black frame, and I paired that on the top instead of the top right instead of the bottom left, like the fa la la. And then I put the Deck the Halls on the bottom to bring some gold down to that left bottom. But I did kind of create a diagonal line for your eye to move from bottom left to top right, based on kind of the placement of these snowflakes and the sentiments. Your eye moves all around because you're trying to kind of see everything. I think I've said kind of a lot in this video, so if that bothers you, I'm so sorry, but that's life. But anyway, as if this card needed anything else, I'm going to add more embellishments because, like I said, they're kind of like a pinky gold, and that works with the snowflakes and the gold that I have here. So if you have found this video helpful, I would love for you to let me know in the comments. And if you are interested in more card kit videos, I have a bunch on my channel. You'll just have to look back into the history because I haven't made one in a while. But here's one bonus card. This is made with a bunch of stickers from the kit. They're all stamps and stuff. And I really had fun doing the layout of this. I think my favorite stamp is the, what is it called? A carousel. That was really cute. And then as a bonus, I made these beauties. These are perfect for adding on top of presents. I even put some of that double-sided tape there. And I added these poinsettias from Hobby Lobby. Super cute and easy for gifts. Anyway, let me know in the comments which card was your favorite today. I think my favorite has to be the house one. I think that one is just kind of my style with all the florals and such. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like the video if you've learned anything. And be sure to join my Facebook group, Spellbinders Maker Facebook group, to share your beautiful cards and gain inspiration from 10,000 other people. Yep, we hit 10,000. We did a fun giveaway. It was awesome. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye, crafty friend.